Hold on a sec. Hey, Smorman. Hey, Greg. Let's see here. Am I going the wrong way? I think I'm going the wrong way. Hold on. Hey, Shori. Yeah, wrong way. Just give me a second here. Hey, girl. Hey, Stuart. Just give me a sec to get organized. All right. Hey, Natalie. There we go. Thanks, Natalie. So I am, let's see, what's the best way to do this? Phone's gonna get hot today in the sun. Yes, I'm leaving Jackson Airport and gonna go out to Rolling Fork. I haven't seen it during the day, so before I fly home, I want to check it out. So we're gonna drive from Jackson to Rolling Fork.
Continue on International Drive for 3/4 of a mile.
And I'll probably get the drone up, and I haven't seen it during the day, so I just to get a perspective on stuff. Phone is probably gonna get hot. Hey, Danielle. Yeah, well, if I don't go now, I'm never gonna see it, so.
In a 1/4 mile, turn right onto Mississippi 475 North Old Brandon Road.
I would always be curious. Let's see, is that regular glass? We'll see if the phone stays cool. Yeah, so anyway. So going to drive there.
Turn right onto Mississippi 475 North Old Brandon Road.
Turn right. Turn right. Hey, Chris.
In a 1/4 mile, turn left onto the ramp to Mississippi 475 Airport Road.
Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. Let's see. Let me pay attention to this. And then we'll whizzle.
Turn left onto the ramp to Mississippi 475.
You dodged a few bullets last night, Wiz? 3 a.m. I saw
Continue on Mississippi 475 for 1 mile.
Saw there was a tornado out by you. Okay, did you go out and take a peek at stuff? Thanks, Chris. What time were you out there, Wizzle? Was that 3 or just 1? No, there was another one at 3, but to the east of you. I think I took a screenshot. I posted it on my Twitter. Yeah, I just direct posted it to Twitter, so I don't. Hold on, I'll tell you where it was. Where's Twitter? Franklin. There was one going up 59 or 85. Duh. There was one going up 85 towards Franklin last night. Not sure.
Head southwest on US 80 towards Spring Hill Drive.
It's gonna be a little dark, a little breezy. Doing good, everybody. I'm hungry. I get some food. Yeah, I was trying to. It's planes, trains, and automobiles. So just trying to figure out what I want to do. Flights, car, blah blah, and so I decided I wanted to come do this.
In 800 feet, turn left onto Spring Hill Drive. Continue on Airport Road south for 3/4 of a mile.
Alright, I need to get it all together here. Okay. Yeah, I hadn't seen any reports. I hadn't really been checking anything today. We'll get on a smooth road here in a second. Probably should grab some food before I get too far. Circle K, my friend. All right.
Use the right lane to take the I-20 West ramp, then merge onto I-20 West.
Subway, my double friend. All right.
Airport Road Court.
Subway, eat fresh.
In 500 feet, make a U-turn.
All right. Put on the brakes, lady. Okay. Gonna grab me a Subway real quick. I apologize, I started the stream and I'm already doing this, but I just one thing at a time. Here, you can look at the Subway sign. Look at those beautiful colors. All right, so what do I need to do? Got the car key, got the car key. Okay, I will BRBs in a second. So the thumbnail to this video, the thumbnail to this live, was from south of Rolling Fork, and potentially that is the tornado on the left. I haven't really done much editing, but if you want to take a peek at the thumbnail, that was the deal. All right, hey, I'll be right back, grab a sandwich, and then we'll get on to the road. Alrighty, kids, we got that figured out. Sorry about that. Wallet, key, me, food. Tire pressures are crazy high. I don't want to blow a freaking tire. $33. Tire's 45 and it's supposed to be 33. I'm gonna let some air out of these. They're crazy high. These maybe run more. Alright, I went down to 36. That's better. 39, 39, 42. All right, almost there. All right, here we go. Rather not have an accident. Whoa. Yeah, pressure was supposed to be 33, and I had one at 45. And that's not even hot. So, anyway. Hi, everybody. We're rolling. Whoops. So it's about an hour and a half to Rolling Fork. Let me, what was that? Oh, that's my phone. I'm all discombobulated here. Okay. Get my glasses on. Get on the road. Oh yeah. Perfect. I got all four tires like right at 37. No. It's just the weird things that we do. Alright, so cruise control. It'll be nice to just cruise today. We're not chasing anything. Cruise. Set. We're chilling. 74 degrees in Jackson, Mississippi. I stayed in Meridian last night. Just cleaning off that screen. This phone's gonna try to get hot. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get this phone. Hold on, I'm driving into the sun. And this phone's gonna try to get hot. So we're gonna get it back into the cold breeze here a little bit. Did I meet up with Rob? I'm not sure who Rob is. Sorry. My brain isn't thinking. Last night. No, spaced it. I didn't get on Twitter. I gotta send him an apology. Okay, if you could just check whoever was immediately on scene. I think it was like some skinny kid. Where is Rob? Hey man, I totally forgot to message you. Okay. No, last night didn't do anything. Yeah, I mean, it was probably good, because if it was a good lightning show, I would have stayed up late and all that. Just trying to make sure I'm keeping this phone cool. Drive smart, Mississippi. Alright, let me just post, yeah, actually I didn't get a good night's sleep. I was, how late was I up? I was up till probably 3, and then housekeeping. I was supposed to have a late checkout, 1 p.m., and housekeeping knocked on my door at 9. Then housekeeping called my phone at 9:20, and housekeeping knocked on my door at 9:30. So that was my night, or my morning, whatever it is. Alright, let me make sure I'm driving the right way. So we'll get to Rolling Fork about 1:45 Central. Actually, I'm remarkably okay, I think, because I was so mad. The place was a dump. Anyway, I'm just gonna share the stream. Make sure we're just gonna do that share thing, and then I'll be fully engaged. Alright, tweet. Good roads. Alright, and then Facebook. Just gonna put it up there. Yeah, so I'm gonna go up to Rolling Fork, and I haven't seen it during the day, so I just want to get a perspective on, just get an overall picture of it, because I think I would always be curious. And then I'm gonna fly home tonight, so as I get older, it was funny, there was a guy, acquaintance, and he's like, as I get older, I have no problem paying for convenience, and as I chase, I definitely, my God, these roads. One reason why I wanted to let air out of the tires, it would have been double worse. So, anyway, so we're going up to Rolling Fork. Yesterday was weird. I mean, luckily, it was pretty much a bust. So, from a safety standpoint, I mean, it could have been terrible. I mean, that southern Louisiana storm, we all thought that thing was just going to cross southern Mississippi and go on a long track rampage. So, definitely a good thing that it didn't. Let's see. Alright, so just a few seconds here. Sorry. Wow. Not the day to have low profile tires.
Keep left at the fork to stay on I-20 West.
Whoops. Shit. Yeah, you can see me.
Continue for 36 miles.
Alright, I gotta get out of the trucker lane here. This thing is gonna chew me up. Alright, so we are on the road. Yeah, so pretty crazy, Louisiana as well. That's weird. But not here. So, yeah, so luckily yesterday decided, we started on, hey Nikki. Yesterday we started on the Tallulah cell, and that looked like it tried to do a little rotation, and that was north of the warm front. But then coming down eastern Louisiana, I mean, remember how frequent the lightning was, and there was definite intensity. There was a lot of intensity. So, yeah, Friday, I mean, they've already got, that's like off the charts. Yeah, so Friday, I can't believe it. I mean, we're just in this, I don't know, it is what it is. So, 76 degrees, beautiful day. Talked with Jordan Hall is going back up today to Rolling Fork. Yeah, I can rant. I've got my rants. Maybe just have a call. But I talked to Vince. I gave Vince a call earlier. I guess Vince said he's like, I'm in northern Alabama somewhere. And then funny Vince tone of voice. But it was really good to see the guys yesterday and hang out. Friends are important. So it was good to hang with the guys. And just goof around, do dumb shit. I like embarrassing those guys. They're pretty easy to embarrass. Thanks, Brandon. So I wasn't sure if I was gonna go up. I was thinking about, like, what do I want to do? Call my girlfriend, call my mom, call Vince, call Jordan, and I'm a, you know, I mean, probably most chasers are pretty curious. I mean, we're curious people. And I just wanted to know, I just want to see it, you know, see it during the day. Because at night, you know, all I saw at night were piles. First thing I thought when I saw it was, you know, after the tornado, was that it looked, to me, it looked like Joplin. I remember Jeff Petrosky's video of Joplin and just seeing piles, big piles. And after the tornado, it was pretty dark, but there was, you know, some light here and there and whatever, and car headlights and whatever, and just, that's all you saw was piles. You know, the heavier stuff piles up almost like pebbles and rocks in a river, or like, you know, you're panning for gold. When you're panning for gold, the gold settles. Same thing is when a tornado passes. All that heavy stuff piles together, and the light stuff, like, you know, the lighter stuff or whatever can take flight, you know, that's your debris ball 20, 30, 40,000 feet up in the sky, and it gets carried who knows how long. So I just wanted to get a perspective of where I was in the tornado, where I was in the damage path, how big it is, how far stuff is spread. You know, I don't know, just questions, unanswered questions, and just to see it. Yeah, let's see, 26 miles, and then we turn. So what's strange or whatever, you know, I'm all right. I mean, that's why I chased yesterday. Is get back on the horse. It was tough. I mean, chasing as soon as things. I mean, even early on. Yeah, it was. As soon as it was like velocity started to crank up just a little bit, I kind of went to like maximum heart rate, maximum fear, maximum adrenaline, and I don't know. I mean, it's not about me. I'm not trying to be a hero. I enjoy chasing. I guess I just needed to see. I needed to see if I could chase, because I'm just always. I'm so curious of the weather and just the curiosity of tornadoes and all that. So, but yeah, no, there were definitely. I mean, I was on edge. Big time. I got some messages from people about yesterday. I kind of was putting out some rules there, and really that's the way it needs to be. I mean, people expect a chaser to do 19 things at once when they're streaming. If people put a question on the chat and someone, if I don't answer it within 30 seconds, they're posting it 6 times and then, getting pissed off. And it's like, people need to understand a chaser, number one, chasers got to think of themselves. It's got to be safety. I mean, I'm not sitting on a couch. And, so yesterday, it just wasn't a day for screwing off, It was a dangerous day. So dangerous days, I mean, I've got my phone, yesterday it was a little bit more in my line of sight, but, when I was heading south towards the Louisiana Beast, and in the future, I mean, I did shut the chat off for a little bit, and people totally need to understand, it's like, you can't do both. You can't keep your eye on the chat. I mean, I want to try to be interactive, keep an eye on the chat, converse with people and whatever. But, when the shit hits the fan, or, it looks like the shit's going to hit the fan, there's got to be one focus, So that's why yesterday, especially yesterday, I needed to tighten it up and all that. So I mean, I got a message, and I'm like, guy didn't really understand it, and it's like, well, I mean, you got to open up your brain a little bit and understand that Friday night was crazy. It's my first day chasing. After it, and it's a high risk. Yesterday I was chasing a high risk for strong tornadoes, and I'm trying to position for a cell that might have a strong tornado, so it's like, it's not about you, it's about me. I'm out here, you're not out here, so people forget, like situational awareness or whatever, and this is very real out here. So anyway, I wanted to get back on horse and it was tough. I mean, when I was down in southwest Mississippi, and it looked like that cell was gonna do a number all across southern Mississippi. That first town I stopped in, I'm like, I stop at the gas station. I'm telling everybody, hey, 20 to 30 minutes, there could be a bad tornado here. And the guys just look at me like I've got 5 heads. And then I go in the store and I tell the guy in the store, it's just weird, you know, like, I mean, not everybody's gonna, nothing happened. Nothing happened, and I don't know, but it's very surreal because that town that I was in, if there was a tornado, it could have been wiped out, you know. So I mean, it could have been another rolling fork, and I guess that's, now that I've been so close to it, it's always going to be in my mind. You know, how big will the tornado get? Where will it impact? How will it impact? And so for the future, you know, I want to be able to assist in the best way. You know, so I've been thinking about that. You know, what are the better ways I can assist? I stay pretty cool, you know, with like injuries. I can handle injuries. I mean, the first guy I saw at Rolling Fork had an 8-inch gash in his head. I could see his skull. And it's like, I was okay. I was okay with that. I mean, would I be okay with other stuff? I don't know. But, I mean, other chasers were finding dead people. I don't think I can do that. I don't think that's me. So it's like, okay, how can I assist? So I think I'm kind of like the triage guy, like the organizer, like, you know, who has to go to the hospital, who can take them, whatever. Kind of the organizer. So anyway. So I'm thinking that yesterday. I'm like, this town right here that I'm in, storm was only like 25 minutes away from it, and then it fell apart. This is driving me crazy. Hold on. I'm trying something new. Can it go there? Timeout. This thing's bouncing around like crazy. Roads are bad. Stabilize it a little more and keep it out of the sun. Whoops. Is that the rear view? Not going to be perfect, that's for sure. So anyway, so it's just, I don't know, a lot of reality. All right, Nikki. Yeah, it's beyond a reality check. It's a reality, just not even a slap in the face. It's like you're immersed in it, you know? Like you're thrown into a vat of reality. And you also, you think about, obviously just how much of a waste it is that literally if you dug a 2-foot hole in the ground, laid your body in it, and covered yourself up with a steel door, literally just a box. Not to be like, seriously, like a box, like a coffin, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dig a hole, put a coffin in the ground, close the lid over you, lock it so it's flat to the ground, whatever, and then like it wouldn't get sucked out of the ground, but it's just crazy. You just, you need a hole in the ground. Anyone can dig a hole, right? Everyone has a shovel. You could literally make your own storm shelter to a point, and it wouldn't cost, that much, A lot of labor, whatever, you dig a hole. And then the thing about people, a lot of people talking about sirens, tornado sirens. For whatever reason, Rolling Fork, I can't remember if they have them and they weren't turned on, or they don't have them. I kind of think they have them, and for whatever reason they didn't go on, which obviously is extremely sad, but I'm a big fan of sirens. I know they're not made for inside, if you're inside the house, you might not hear it. If you're outside, you can hear it. But I'm a big fan of sirens because people look out for people. And your neighbor. I heard a problem with weather radios is they come on too much and they alert you of this and that and whatever, severe thunderstorm, blah, blah, blah. So you're up all night because the thing is chattering. So I don't think there's, one exact perfect solution. Anyway, but I'm a fan of a tornado siren. I don't think it's the only thing you should have, but I think, I'm a fan of them. And my situation Friday night had nothing to do with a tornado siren. I knew there was a tornado warning. So, siren or no siren, that wouldn't have changed anything. But so anyway, so for the future, my focus, just want to figure out the best way to help before and after tornadoes. And I've been, the guy who gave me a ride a couple days ago, Seth, I put some stuff on Twitter about the things that Seth is doing. And he's got really good judgment, so I gave him some money towards his project, his concept. But I've seen a lot in the last 6 months. Hurricane Ian and the immediate response.
Take exit 5A for US 61 toward Rolling Fork.
The immediate response to Ian, well, the immediate and then the medium term response to Ian and crisis, and now seeing Rolling Fork. And I'll see more today. But it's something that's slightly foreign to me. I mean, I grew up in New Hampshire and I lived in Florida a lot. So I really haven't seen tornado damage much. I mean, especially not something on this scale. I didn't see Mayfield, Kentucky in person. I wasn't there.
In half a mile, take exit 5A for US 61 toward Rolling Fork.
So I think we're taking exit 5A here.
Take exit 5A, then continue on to US 61 north.
So in my mind, this is kind of the Yazoo City road. Yazoo City has been hit a lot. It's just a bad tornado area. Has been.
Continue on US 61 north for 9 miles.
So, you kind of get acquainted with roads and areas, and for the wrong reasons, unfortunately, a lot. So, what I'm doing today is just going to look. I don't want to get into anything else, personal business and whatever. I'm just going to look. Thanks, Britt. I appreciate that. Alright, so hopefully we're not gonna get bounced around here much anymore. Yeah, I mean, in talking with people that have people that saw Mayfield and saw this said this was a notch above Mayfield. You know, so maybe, you know, whatever. This is a high end 4 and that was a low end 4 or whatever. But comments were made that here, Rolling Fork, that there was shredding, that materials were shredded. Seth made that comment, and that the comment of vehicles, just the amount of damage to vehicles, so anyway, I mean, call it a high-end 4. Let's see, this thing is tippy. I'm gonna try to route this up here. No. So yeah, I saw tree debarking with Hurricane Ian. A lot of tree debarking down on Pine Island. So Ian was a high-end Category 4. This is seemingly a high-end EF4. It is 73 degrees here. All right, so let's go for a drive. So strange, you know, you have a terrible weather event like that, and then a couple days later it's just amazingly beautiful. The localized damage from a tornado is it's unreal. I mean, I understand there's science to it and whatever, but I mean, just a spinning, rotating cloud can come down from the clouds and act like a big spinning vacuum cleaner, like, you know, a blender combined with a vacuum cleaner. It's just bizarre. You know, really bizarre concept that it even happens. This thing keeps tipping. It's annoying. So when we were driving Friday night, you could see lightning, off to the left. So this area is a lot of farmland up here. Either side of the Mississippi, there's a lot of farmland. And you could make the argument that seemingly the Mississippi seems to maybe enhance tornadoes. I mean, that would be a big case study, but it seems like this immediate area right along the Mississippi, there possibly couldn't be enhancement from just localized higher dew points, just because of the moisture. Also, when the moisture pushes up from the south, the river is the low point, so it could serve as like a gutter or a funnel for those dew points to come up. Because the storm was on the other side of the river. I think it's Lake Providence is the town. And then when it started to cross the river, it went nuts. And the amount of lightning was just ridiculous. I mean,
half a mile, keep left to stay on US 61 North.
That was a huge clue of intensifying.
Keep left to stay on US 61 North.
So that's the road to Yazoo City. So I'll remember this my whole life.
US 61 North for 34 miles.
Unfortunately, this is just a really bad area for tornadoes and stronger tornadoes. Yeah, it's not that the tornado intensifies. Frequency of lightning is an indicator of the strength of the storm. It doesn't mean there's going to be a tornado or what, but the frequency of lightning and the rate of change of that frequency. So if you're getting more lightning and more frequent lightning, then yeah, the storm is growing in strength. And if it's a tornadic storm, then there's the potential that it could be really strong. So Friday night. So here it flattens out. This area flattens out. Both sides of the river. You've got areas that are pretty flat. A lot of farmland. Also a lot of water, though. Here we've got, I guess a tributary to the Mississippi. A lot of farmland, a lot of flat. Yeah, no one said that lightning had anything to do with tornado formation. Yeah, if you oh, the Yazoo River, okay. I want to say Yahoo instead of Yazoo. I think so. Why do these events frequently happen in lower income areas? Let's see. Well, if you look at land, right? You know, what percent of the world land, well, not the world, but like Mississippi, right? You know, if you look at cities, all right, you got Jackson, Vicksburg, whatever you call the, you know, Hattiesburg. The amount of land contained in cities within Mississippi that are city, I don't know, it might be like 2%. 1% of the land in Mississippi is city. So there's just a lot of country out there, right? There's a lot of wide open spaces and whatever. So it's really, it just has to do, I think, with the amount of land that there is out here. You know, I mean, aside from Jackson, Mississippi, Hattiesburg, Meridian, you know, Vicksburg, whatever, Biloxi, I don't know. I mean, that's kind of it, you know? And you look on a map and they're kind of like a dot, you know, maybe it's a bigger dot, but I mean, you look here, I mean, I'm going, you know, there's 5 to 10 miles in between towns, you know? So, so there's, you know, there's no affinity for poor areas to get hit. I mean, all areas get hit. But, you know, there's actually a lot of space out here, you know? I mean, every state has a lot of wide open space. But, you know, you look at the New Orleans tornado, or a couple of New Orleans tornadoes recently. It's kind of a weird... Looks like they, I guess, plowed the winter wheat or something, maybe. Not really exactly sure what that is. But it's like a snow color. But, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of wide open space out here. But, you know, there are, I mean, you know, Oklahoma City has been hit at least 2 times in the past 20 years, you know. Oklahoma City gets hit a lot. The suburbs of Dallas get hit. You know, Fort Worth just had a tornado. Irving just had a tornado. So it happens. You know, it does happen, but there's no mystery. You know, like, there's no, like, I don't think there's any other reason. It's just sort of a mathematic equation, you know, how much space is there out here, and literally, if you just start drawing lines across Mississippi, right? just a random straight line across Mississippi, you know, you're going to hit a town or two or three, maybe. You know, and then how often do you hit the city? So that's all it is. It's just the randomness of kind of drawing lines. Because when you think of it, the line itself, you know, a tornado is anywhere from, I mean, they're rarely a mile. They were talking that this one, I asked the guys said the damage, you know, path of this one was maybe 600 or 700 yards. A mile is 1,800 yards. So the damage path was less than half a mile. Yeah, I don't necessarily, the Louisiana, whatever that was. Louisiana tends to underperform with tornadoes. More so like down south. I don't know, just because a lot of times Louisiana gets too wet, too humid. I think the Mississippi up here, I would go for that one. You know, the Mississippi, whatever you want to call this, the Mississippi. Just giving my eyes a break here for a bit. Not reading chat, just take a little break. So beautiful out. behind a little bit here. About 18 minutes to Rolling Fork. My stomach is already. I'm about 15 to Rolling Fork. Hold on, we got police here. I'm gonna mute this because I just want to talk with him. All right, we got the green light to go through here. So they're routing people away. I'm just gonna mute this again. I need to say something. All right, so they were routing people away from Rolling Fork. He let me pass. So we're about 15 minutes from Rolling Fork. I could lose signal at any point. So just realize that. I'm gonna take my own. I'm gonna try to get the drone up. So we could lose signal at any point. Yeah, actually, I guess my stomach, I've got butterflies, and the hair stood up on my head for a second there. What hair I have left? Ha ha ha. I sent you a couple DMs. So, yeah, no, I mean, it's, yeah, I can't put words to it totally. Just, anxious, feel like my heart is starting to race. So we are, how far? We're 8 miles. 8 miles away. The town of Cary, Cary. Do you know this guy? Let's see here. So, about 5 miles away. Time for a little ibuprofen. Yeah, so it's just farmland. Farmland. Probably need to hydrate. Probably low past few days. So 4 miles away. Looks like a big cell phone tower up ahead here. I'm rolling into the town right now to check it out during the day. Looks like there's maybe damage to Potentially railroad track damage or something. Actually, line damage. There were a bunch of line trucks out by the railroad track. Hey, Kim. Where was that? Yeah, so my heart is going pitter-pattering. Might be another roadblock up here. So could lose signal at any point here, folks. I'm about a mile out of town right now. Looks like they're... Well, actually, I'm pretty much coming into town. This is town. So there's a lot of security. A lot of police. Mobile medical unit. I'm gonna mute this. Sorry. Didn't know I was muted. I'll basically just recap real quick. I don't want to block anybody here. But basically what I remember is the piles. And I just showed you that. So after, that's all I could see was piles. Let me just sort of... Sorry I didn't have the running commentary for all that. I forgot. Yeah, so on the right side, you know, all those piles, the big ones back there, that's what I remember after. Was just, that's all you could see was piles. The red truck was familiar on the right. The two cars on the left were familiar. The guys fixing the gas line on the left, that gas line was hissing after the tornado. There was another gas line over on this side that was even bigger that was hissing. But yeah, just that's I was in that area back there where those piles were. That's where I was. So it looks like I was pretty much smack in the middle, of course. But anyway, so I'm gonna stop the stream and get out and do my thing for a little while here. And that's about it, kids. So the damage path is not as wide as I would have thought. It was compact. And I pretty much was kind of in the middle of it, or pretty close to being in the middle of it. Whatever. I guess maybe I was a little bit more on the north side of it, up here. But I'll just look at some questions here. All right, I'll take some questions real quick before I shut the stream off. Questions only relating to Rolling Fork. Do you folks have any questions real quick? If not, I'll shut the stream down. You guys all good? Can everyone hear me? No, well, it is a major road. I don't know how many people are locals or not, but no, there's a lot of relief going on. There's a lot of media. There's a lot of relief. Damage path, I don't know, maybe, I guess under 1,000 yards. That's one thing I want to try to figure out. But, all right, I'm going to get rolling because my time is kind of limited. I don't know. So, all right, guys. That's it. I'm gonna shut this off. I'm probably not gonna stream on the way home or whatever. No reason for that. So, okay, take care, everyone. We'll catch you soon.